Diamond stories, where words ignite. From reports to diaries, our stories take flight. With vocabulary gems and plots so grand, we'll transport you to worlds across every land. Get ready to listen to stories to ignite your imagination, where each story...
Chapter 1. The Enigmatic Book. Laird Longfoot, a history teacher with an insatiable curiosity and a thing for eccentricity, was known for his towering height and even taller tales. His students often joked that he could touch the sky with his head in the clouds. One dreary afternoon, while rummaging through the dusty labyrinth of the school library, Laird stumbled upon an ancient book. It lay hidden among mundane textbooks like a diamond in a coal mine, its leather cover adorned with swirling golden vines that seemed to dance in the dim light. The book was a portal, a gateway to antiquity, and Laird could almost hear it whispering secrets of the past. Its pages crackled like fire, and the scent of old parchment filled the air, intoxicating him with a promise of adventure. Laird, with his imagination running wild, imagined the book had been penned by Merlin himself. With each page turn, the classroom around him faded into oblivion, replaced by visions of fog-draped streets and horse-drawn carriages. Suddenly, an electric shimmer enveloped him, pulling him into the book's embrace like a moth to a flame. Laird was sucked into a whirlpool of time, his reality dissolving into a kaleidoscope of swirling colours. Chapter 2. Victorian Volatility. Laird landed with a thud on cobblestone streets, his senses assaulted by the cacophony of Victorian London. The air was thick with the scent of coal smoke and ambition. Ladies in voluminous skirts swirled around him like a sea of colourful petals, and gentlemen with top hats tipped their hats with mechanical precision. He was a fish out of water, a giraffe in a world of penguins. His modern clothes stuck out like a sore thumb, drawing curious glances and whispered speculations. Laird felt like he was wearing a neon sign that screamed, "Time Traveller here." As he wandered the streets, the strangeness of this era unfolded before him. He marvelled at the gas lamps that lined the streets like sentinels of the night, their flickering flames casting ghostly shadows. But beneath the charm lay a darker underbelly. The fog seemed to swallow sounds, and whispers of secrets floated through the air like will-o'-the-wisps. Laird's discomfort grew when he realised he had no idea how to return to his own time. The book, his only lifeline, had vanished like a magician's trick. Panic gnawed at him, but he masked it with a lopsided grin, the kind that could light up a room, or, in this case... Chapter 3. A Puzzling Predicament. Determined to find a way back, Laird followed a trail of enigmatic clues. Each clue was a stepping stone across the river of time, leading him deeper into the mystery. He encountered a flamboyant inventor with a monocle and a penchant for explosive experiments, a lady with a parasol who spoke in riddles, and a street urchin who seemed to know more than he let on. The city was a sprawling puzzle, and Laird was the piece that didn't quite fit. Yet, his peculiar charm and endless curiosity endeared him to the locals. They began to see him not as an oddity, but as a breath of fresh air in a world shrouded in smoke and shadows. In a moment of serendipity, or perhaps madness, Laird found himself back at the library, the book snug in his hands once more. It seemed to pulse with life, and he opened it with a mix of trepidation and hope. The pages flipped, revealing a swirling vortex, a maelstrom of colour and sound. With a leap of faith, Laird plunged headfirst into the unknown, his laughter echoing through the ages. The Victorian era receded, replaced by the comforting familiarity of his classroom. The book lay on his desk, silent and still, its secrets locked away once more. And though his adventure was over, Laird Longfoot knew that history was not just a subject to teach, it was an adventure waiting to be lived.
Diamond stories, where words ignite. From reports to diaries, our stories take flight. With vocabulary gems and plots so grand, we'll transport you to worlds across every land. Get ready to listen to stories to ignite your imagination.